Hi, we'd like to thank you for tuning into the World Boxing Review radio show. My name is Aaron Snowell. They call me the Hall of Fame trainer of champions. And we travel the world for past, present, and future stars. And look, we're waiting for Julie to come on. Uh, we'll try to get her on. In the meantime, um, as as we're waiting for Julie to come on, we'll clog her in. But hey, look, it's a great Father's Day weekend and a lot of things. Uh, yeah, Julie, if you can log in, I'm live. We'll wait for you right here on the show while you log in, Julie. Come on and get on because I'm here live. Oh, okay. Uh, uh, all right, okay. Just click on that link again, and let's see if you can log in. Yeah, and let me tell you, boxing fans, uh, wh- uh, since we're live, Julie, while you work on that, clicking in because the people can hear you because I'm live here, Julie. If you can just try that and hold on for a second, Julie. Okay, just hold on. We'll send you another link real quick, and we'll get you going here. Oh, okay. Just we'll get you going here on this link. Um, yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Oh man. Oh man. Hold on, Julie. All right. I just sent you the new link. Click on that link. It's the same way you did before. You click on. All right. Yeah, you'd be signing in, and wait for that signal to come in, and I'll be waiting on you because I'm live. All right, and you can get in there. All right. All right. Thank you. All right. Yeah. Um. Uh. We're covering live. We just had again some technical difficulties of getting on the platform and signing in and logging up. You know how it is when you're going live. Things do happen in the course of going live, but live telecast. So Julie will be here in a moment, and we'll get her going. We'll get her in here in a minute. Here, she's up here. Let's see here. Let's see. There she is. Hold on. We're adding her to the tele. Yeah, there you go, Julie. We want to thank you for tuning in to the World Boxing Review radio show, Julie. You're live on the World Boxing Review radio show. My name is Aaron Snowell. They call me the Hall of Fame trainer of champions. Julie, man, let me tell you, you had so many people coming to the platform. It just crashed so fast in a hurry, all those people. And that's a good thing because you are a brand ambassador. You get the word out. People start logging in around the world, man. But boxing fans, we want to introduce you to a businesswoman, a model. She's a brand ambassador. She does boxing. She does MMA. She does wrestling. She does news spokesperson. Julie, what don't you do? And well, come on and tell us a little.
Yeah, I'm really blessed to work with a lot of cool people and be involved in a lot of really neat projects. And it is truly an honor to be on your show. I know I met you at the last boxing event for ALessi Promotions. And it was so great to meet you and talk with you. And I admire your work very much. I'm just really grateful to be working with ALessi Promotions. Phil ALessi Jr. and his wonderful staff has been amazing to me. I've been working with them for almost 2 years as a ring girl. So I'm just really excited. We have a fight tonight, and I'm just super excited to be here. So thanks for having me.
Yeah, hey, we thank you for coming on. We had asked you because you were an interesting person. You know, everywhere you go, you draw a crowd. And I met you at ringside when I was down there talking. You had a whole crowd of beautiful women. I don't know if they were actors, models, but with yourself, we had started talking. And I told you, I said, hey, look, you look like an interesting person to have you on the show. And that's why I'm bringing you on. And Phil ALessi, boy, his dad was amazing. He's in the Hall of Fame. His father in the Florida Boxing Hall of Fame. But his father did a lot of promotions. He worked with a lot of different people in boxing. And his son is following right in his footsteps. What great people.
They are amazing people. And, you know, ever since the first day I worked with them, they have treated me like family. The fans have treated me like family. And I just love my boxing family now. I mean, I look forward to these events because it's so nice to see everybody. And the love and support that everybody has shown me is just, it's really special.
Yeah, hey, look, we'll get back into Phil ALessi and his boxing promotion tonight down there at Tampa Hilton in downtown Tampa Bay. But talk a little bit about yourself. How'd you get into doing all this stuff? Go down your journey. Talk about it.
So, a funny story. I'm the oldest daughter. I have a sister, and my dad wanted boys. So I actually grew up going to boxing matches, wrestling matches, motocross events, IndyCar events. And so I have always been a huge fan of sports entertainment. It's kind of crazy. I was a big wrestling fan for a while, and I used to go to WWE events. And I was actually approached a couple times to become a diva for WWE. FCW Wrestling that trains right here in Florida is a developmental territory for WWE. They approached me a couple times to be a diva. Actually went to a couple workouts. It's something that I really wanted to do, but at that time of my life, I couldn't put all of the effort into it and all of the travel. But it was really cool to hang out with some of the Hall of Famers of wrestling and get to go to their matches and events. And I've actually watched a lot of different wrestlers develop and turn into superstars. And one of them in particular is Thaddeus Bullard, Titus O'Neil, who is from Tampa Bay. He has just grown into a huge superstar, and I actually got to watch him develop as a wrestler. So it's really cool that I was involved in that. I've worked as a ring girl for different MMA promotions, also worked a lot with IndyCar and motocross. And, you know, I have some training myself in boxing. I did some training in Chicago years ago. So I really, really respect the sport, and I respect what the athletes are doing in that ring. I mean, it is not easy. The mental focus that's there, the physical stamina that's there, it's just really impressive. So I'm a very athletic person myself. I actually train some jujitsu and also martial arts, and do some karate and compete in mud runs. So I love getting all glammed up, but I got a pretty rough, tough side to me too, and I enjoy having a good time.
Yeah, well, it looks like you always have a good time. You let me tell you, you draw a crowd wherever you're at. I do know that. But look, how did you get into modeling and a spokeswoman and a brand ambassador for some young people that may want to follow those different fields? Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I'm actually a professional dance artist. I've been dancing since I was 3. I do belly dancing, Polynesian dancing, and I'm also a Vegas style showgirl. And you know, it's funny, I got approached years ago to do some modeling and some acting. And, you know, I have a corporate America background. I was in marketing and sales for years. And, you know, I'm really grateful and blessed that I've been able to turn my love and passion for the arts into a career. And so I love what I'm doing. I really encourage people that want to get into the arts to just be yourself, to be genuine. You know, that's what the world needs. We don't need carbon copies and everybody trying to look like everybody and do the same thing. Just have a good personality and be genuine. And when you're doing what you love, it radiates and shows. And that's how you're going to make good connections and have longevity in this career.
Yeah, and look, the IndyCar and television and stuff like that. What are some of the Indianapolis? Have you been to Indianapolis 500 or just the local races that come around in Tampa or Miami?
Yeah, I've actually only worked some local races. The St. Pete Grand Prix is one that I work every year. It's one of my favorites. It's downtown St. Pete. You can actually see it from different balconies, watch it on the yachts that are on the water there. I really just respect sports and entertainment, and there isn't a sport that I don't like. So I love being involved in sports and just viewing the sports. I'm a huge hockey fan too. I'm a Tampa Bay Lightning fan. If I could go to every hockey game out there, I would totally be there. But yeah, I'm just a huge hockey fan. I was bummed they didn't go farther in the playoffs, but yeah, I follow the Bucks, I follow the Rays, I follow the Rowdies. You know, I just enjoy live sports, and I understand as an athlete and entertainer what these people are doing on a day-to-day basis. They are being passionate. They're sharing their love with everybody and the hard work and dedication that goes into it.
Yeah, well, you talk about your father. This is Father's Day weekend. Your father getting you into watching boxing and wrestling and sports and things like that. Talk a little bit. What does Father's Day mean to you, since your father introduced you to all of this?
Yeah, so I'm really happy that I got to grow up learning what I've got to learn about sports and entertainment. I think it's really cool that, you know, I got to grow up with all the girly stuff, but then I kind of, you know, got to grow up with the sports and the rough and tough stuff also. You know, one of my biggest memories growing up is watching the pay-per-view fights. I was a huge Mike Tyson fan, still am. I watched Riddick Bowe, which I actually got to meet him at the last event. Super nice guy. I'm just bummed I didn't get a picture with him. Evander Holyfield was another favorite of mine. Oscar De La Hoya, of course, Floyd Mayweather. So I remember watching these pay-per-view matches with my dad and his friends, and just thinking how cool it was, and just being entertained by it. And yeah, so it's just really neat that my dad introduced me to these things, and that have, you know, followed me along in my career. And, you know, the first time I was a ring girl, it was only about 2 years ago for ALessi Promotions. And I actually got choked up when I got in that ring. You know, I've worked in other rings before, but to do a boxing event, I think because I grew up watching it and loved it, I got a little choked up and got goosebumps when I was in the ring for the first time.
Isn't that something? Well, tonight down at the Hilton in Tampa Bay, Phil ALessi is putting on a fine card, like he did a few months ago when I met you. I mean, it's a nice venue there at the Hilton, and great fights. You get a chance to take a look at a lot of local talent that's there fighting on the card. And plus, it's an attraction for people, Hall of Famers and stuff like that, old fighters, fighters that you may have heard of or seen on television. They're always there at a Phil ALessi show, man. I want to ask you, is Phil going to bring any of those pastries and stuff his family is well known for around the area for bacon? Does he distribute any of that at the fight?
So he actually does. All the VIP tables have their delicious pastries on them during the event. And the patrons are always awesome. They feed us ring girls some pastries, which keeps us going throughout the night. Their bakery is just amazing. I'm happy I don't live close to it because I would probably be there almost every day. But yeah, he will definitely have his lovely cookie trays there tonight for the VIP tables and a couple of other fun things.
Boy, what are tickets going for? I think it's what, $50, $75.
Yeah, there's
a general admission.
I'm not sure exactly the prices. You would go on the ALessi website to purchase. There are general admission tickets and also VIP tickets. The doors open at 6:30. There's meet and greet with the ring girls, and there's lots of food and really cool merchandise that's there. I want to give a shout out to Citrus County Boxing. Drake Banks actually fights under them, and they always have a cool merchandise table there. So it's really neat if people can go out there and support them also. And yeah, it's just really fun to get there early, take some pictures on the red carpet, put the boxing gloves on for the kids, and the event usually starts around 7:30.
7:30. You hear that, boxing fans? Just mosey on down there for Father's Day weekend and tonight, and you'll get a chance to see Julie live, to see her do her thing as the bell goes ding. She gets up there and shows. You got a promotion card. Yeah. What?
I got the flyer here. This is all the fighters tonight. I'm really looking forward to see Mike Misa. Drake Banks is one of my favorites. Justin Jones. And there's actually a title fight tonight. Imran Habiba is going to be doing a title fight. So that should be really cool tonight. I hope I said his name right. But I got to kind of see him last night. I'm really excited to see his fight also. The next fight is actually September 13th at the Hilton again. So if you can't make the fight tonight, hopefully you can make the fight tomorrow. And I wanted to give a shout out because Nate's going to be there tonight commentating. Nate Campbell, he's one of my favorites. Francisco's going to be there commentating. And Beast Boxing Tiger is also going to be there. Hector Lugo is super awesome. He's always interviewing the fighters and interviewing the crowd. So it's going to be really cool to see those guys there tonight too.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's going to be exciting. And you said you had something to tell me or something like that?
Oh, yes. We are giving away 2 VIP tickets tonight. And we're going to be giving those to you, Aaron, you and lovely Michelle.
Oh, wow. That's beautiful.
Yeah, we're excited.
Tell Phil what a guy Phil ALessi is. What a guy. So we're going to be right there getting a VIP treatment for tonight. Wow, man.
Yes.
And Julie, thank you so much for thinking of us. And let me tell you what, you ain't a bad promoter yourself. No wonder people have you speak about their brand. I mean, you bring out the excitement. And how many ring car girls are going to be there tonight?
So we only have 2 tonight. We kind of have a smaller crew tonight because we had some girls that had scheduling issues, but it's going to be myself and another girl. So we're really excited to be there. I really love meeting everybody prior to the show and taking pictures, especially with the kids. And it's really cool to get in the ring there and to see the fighters and their team and just being a part of this night. It's just always really special, and I look forward to it.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting night. I'm looking forward to it. Now that we're going, we're going to change the plans, and we'll be there. Hey, look, boxing fans, join us down there. It looks like it sounds like the last time I was there was exciting. We had a great evening of boxing. And yeah, Julie, just we're going to change gears for one moment.
Okay.
We want to ask you, talk about some of the other plans that you have in your future that we should watch out for. I know you do a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I appreciate that. As I mentioned before, I'm a commercial actress and spokesperson. So I'm really just trying to develop more and work more in the commercial industry and spokesperson industry and represent brands. I love working with different people and taking on different projects. I'm always going to keep dancing and performing. That is my first love and passion. So I do a lot of corporate gigs, private gigs. Also, I teach private lessons. And yeah, just, I love being out there and challenging myself and trying different products, and really just showing people that, you can be successful doing something that you love and have a great time doing it. So yeah, and I'm actually training for a mud run right now myself. I've done mud runs for the past like 5 or 6 years. Just signed up for a mud run this fall, so I'm training for that too. So I'm really excited to be competing again, doing that. That's always lots of fun, and get real dirty out there in that mud, and it's always challenging for my body. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that also.
Now, how do people get in contact with you? You do those showgirl outfits that you do at corporate events. Talk a little bit about that and tell people how they can get in contact with you in order so you can bring something like that to a corporate event.
Yeah, so I actually work with the Tampa Supreme Showgirls. I've been working with them for almost 10 years. So we're actually celebrating our 10th anniversary this month. So that's going to be really neat to be a part of that. And then my belly dancing and Polynesian dancing is something that I manage myself. But yeah, I have a public figure page on Facebook. It is Julie Marie, and it's at Shazadi Dancer. And yeah, you can always reach me through ALessi too, and through you. So I'm really happy that we connected, Aaron. I'm glad that we worked out the technical difficulties and I could do this.
Look, you had so many people coming to the platform. You shut it down, and if people don't believe me what I'm saying, I'm going to show you the screenshot. I said I have to keep this screenshot so people don't think I'm bull crapping around. It says ready to go. Here it is right there. The screenshot. It says here traffic is unexpectedly high right now, and we are creating more resources to handle it.
Wow,
please wait for 30 seconds and then try again. Well, it took longer than 30 seconds. We had to wait at least 15 for everybody to get through it. But I'm happy that we were able to get you up in there so we can bring you to the boxing public is something special.
Me too. I appreciate it.
And we hope bigger and greater things come, because you need to be on one of those big pay-per-views somewhere in between the rounds. You deserve it. You work hard.
Thank you.
Not to say that Phil ALessi, because he's doing a pay-per-view streaming thing on Twitter, TV.com for the people around the world. If you want to tune in tonight at Phil ALessi's promotion, all you have to go to Twitter TV and look for the fight and pay the fee, and you can tune in live, and you'll be seeing Julie walk around the ring in between rounds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back over and doing it again. Just the walking up and down those steps all night, it's a workout in itself. A lot of people don't realize that, and plus those TV lights are hot.
Oh, they are. And you know what? Well, I think, at least I can speak for myself, I get the energy from the crowd. I love when the crowd is smiling and cheering and happy and dancing to the music. So I hope we got a nice, lively crowd there tonight.
Oh, it will. It'll be, hey, look, more people. Most of the time, if you don't get, you got to get there. And because Phil ALessi, most of the time, his shows are sold out. People just enjoy themselves at that event. And it's just extra excitement to see the talent. Today's nobody's, tomorrow's somebody, with the local talent and guys that they bring from out of town fighting on the card. So you get a wide variety of talent that you can watch and see.
Oh, yeah. And, I think for me, since I've been working with the promotion now for almost 2 years, is just to see the dynamic of the fighters and their family and their loved ones. It's really special. I mean, the family members are there, the wives are there, the kids are there, the grandparents are there. So it's really special to see the love between the fighters and the family, and the special bond that they have, and the commitment that these fighters are putting in their life. I mean, you know, they're training hours and hours upon day, trying to cut weight, traveling all over the place. So, you know, it's really been neat for me to see that firsthand, and to get to know the families and to see the love that they're all sharing. It's really cool.
Oh, yes, it is. The commitment that it takes to be a fighter is second to none. When it comes to sacrifice, and you know, you see a lot of families when they come to the fight, whether a guy wins or lose or draw, you see the emotions flying high.
Yeah.
Because of the sacrifice and the commitment that it takes to do it. And that's how you see great fights, man. It takes great commitment to pull all of that out. But Julie, in closing, I mean, 30 minutes go by fast. You know, it took us at least 5 minutes for the traffic to clear up on the show in order for to get you on here. And I'm sorry for all of that, but
No,
that's
I'm
really
just
not a
gonna
bad problem to have. I mean,
Yeah.
you really bring people to the World Boxing Review, and you had it messed up. In closing, what do you want to say, Julie?
I just want to say thank you to the boxing community. I've been so blessed and grateful to be a part of the ALessi family now for almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years at the end of the month, end of the year. And just the love and support that everybody has shown me, it really means a lot to me. I mean, people following my page, people liking my stuff, people coming up to me at the matches, and you know, talking to me. And I'm just really grateful for the relationships that I've made. And I'm looking forward to learning more about the boxing community. I'm actually going to be at the Hall of Fame induction coming up next weekend. So I'm really excited to be there and to witness the new guys being inducted into the Hall of Fame. That's actually going to be my first time attending. So I'm really looking forward to that. And I love being an ALessi knockout ring girl. I have the time of my life, and I'm really grateful for the opportunity.
Well, let me tell you, the Florida Boxing Hall of Fame, the excitement that it brings is second to none. You see great champions, great personnel, from referee, judges, boxing managers, promoters, trainers. They have their day again in the sun to be inducted into a prestigious Hall of Fame like the Florida Boxing Hall of Fame. Steve Cantor and Bob Alexander are definitely boxing personalities when it comes, but those president, vice president of that organization, they're second to none. And God willingly, we'll be there, and we'll see you there too, Julie. You're just making your rounds in the boxing community. Everybody wants to see you there. But before we close out the show, I want to remind people is that this month is the celebration of Juneteenth. The WBC, who I am an ambassador of, they help celebrate Juneteenth. Juneteenth was a holiday that was created because during slavery time in 1865, the military informed slaves of Texas that they were free. Emancipation Proclamation was in 1863, but there were slaves in Texas that didn't know it, and the military had to go there and tell them. And so this holiday was formed to remind people of the great prices people had to pay during this rough times of what this country had, what was slavery. And thanks Mauricio Suleiman, who just created a bout out there in Las Vegas for Juneteenth, part of Gervonta Davis and Frank Martin fight that's on pay-per-view tonight out at the MGM Grand, which are celebrating their 100th card. And the first card that they had was Chavez Randall at the MGM Garden out there in Las Vegas. And Frankie Randall had pulled off an upset, and I was just glad that I was the trainer that night.
Gosh,
And
that's
Frankie
pretty cool.
Randall beat Julio Cesar Chavez to celebrate that. January 29th, 1994, that fight happened. So that's a great event. Yeah, and already 100 cards from that date, and that's indeed something special. And also Canelo Alvarez, they're saying that he has tentatively agreed to fight Terrence Crawford. We'll see how all of that turns out. It looks like Ali Sheikh over there in Saudi Arabia, in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, is putting together quite a bit of major fights. And also, we want to report that Mayweather's Promotions have announced that longtime CEO Leonard Ellaby is stepping down and will be replaced by Richard Schaefer, who was the CEO of Golden Boy Promotions. Boy, things are being tossed around, and it looks like Leonard Ellaby, he has something to do with Gervonta Davis, whether he's as a promoter, or advisor, or a CEO of that company. And those things are going to be interesting to look at. And also later on the year, that a fan favorite event, whether it be an exhibition or a fight, Mike Tyson, and it looks like Jake Paul later on this year will be climbing in the ring. So fans are waiting to see that, and are also waiting to see the heavyweight rematch between Tyson Fury and Usyk. The first fight was dynamite just a month or so ago, with Usyk becoming the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Hey, look, it was fun today, Julie.
Yes.
To have you on the show to listen to the great talent that you have. And we want to thank you for tuning into the World Boxing Review. And at any time that you have something that you want to promote and get the word out there, you let me know, and we'll tune it up. Maybe next time
Thank you, Aaron.
maybe next time it'll take us an hour to log up, but we'll get you on there.
Thank you so much for having me on today. This has been really fun. I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. And I hope I will see you guys tonight at the match at Hilton downtown Tampa with ALessi Promotions. Yeah, thank you for tuning in the World Boxing Review radio show. My name is Aaron Snowell. They call me the Hall of Fame Trainer of Champions. That we travel the world for past, present, and future stars. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, everybody. Thank you, Aaron. See you tonight. All right, you're welcome. All right, see you.